Imagine this. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. The wind howls, your heart pounds. Suddenly, a rock slips out from under your foot. Time seems to slow to a crawl. Every sound, every detail, feels sharper than ever before. How does your brain do that? What really happens inside your head when you're thrown into an extreme situation? Today, we're diving deep into the mind's most electrifying secrets, how the human brain works when everything is on the line. Whether it's escaping danger, making snap decisions, or pulling off astonishing feats of strength, the brain transforms in ways you probably never imagined. And understanding this might just change the way you see yourself forever. So why does this matter? Because extreme situations don't only happen in movies. They happen in car accidents, natural disasters, and even during big presentations or important exams. Knowing how your brain reacts can help you survive, perform better, and maybe even become a little bit superhuman. Let's start with the basics. When your brain senses danger, it launches into high alert. This is called the fight or flight response, and it's powered by a tiny part of the brain called the amygdala. The amygdala acts like your body's emergency alarm system. In a split second, it floods your body with adrenaline and other stress hormones. Your heart rate skyrockets, blood rushes to your muscles, your pupils dilate so you can see more clearly, your senses turn razor sharp. But that's just the beginning. In these moments, your brain does something incredible. It rewires itself on the fly. It diverts energy away from non-essential systems, like digestion, and pours it into survival. That's why you might feel a burst of superhuman strength or extreme clarity in a crisis. There are stories of parents lifting cars to save their children, or people escaping burning buildings with injuries they don't even notice until later. Science calls this hysterical strength. It's rare, but it's real. Here's another fascinating twist: time distortion. Have you ever felt like time slowed down during a scary moment? That's your brain processing information at lightning speed. In lab studies, people who go through high-stress situations, like skydivers or car crash survivors, often report that everything happened in slow motion. But in reality, time hasn't changed. Your brain is just firing on all cylinders, recording more information per second. It's like switching your brain to high-speed mode, but the brain's response isn't always perfect. While some people become hyper-aware and focused, others might freeze or panic. This is because the brain has to make split-second decisions about what's most important: fight, flight, or freeze. Sometimes freezing can be the safest choice, like when animals play dead to avoid predators. The brain weighs the risks and acts instantly, often before you even realize what's happening. And here's something you might not expect. Your brain remembers extreme situations in vivid detail. That's why traumatic memories can feel so real, even years later. The stress hormones released during extreme events act like a glue, locking those memories into place. This can help you avoid danger in the future, but it can also lead to anxiety or PTSD if the memories become overwhelming. But what about positive extreme situations? Like athletes breaking records or musicians nailing a performance in front of thousands. The brain's response is strikingly similar. In both cases, adrenaline kicks in, focus sharpens, and people sometimes enter a state called flow. In flow, everything feels effortless. You lose track of time and perform at your absolute best. It's the brain's way of turning pressure into power. Now, here's the twist. Scientists have discovered ways to train your brain to handle extreme situations better. Techniques like mindfulness, controlled breathing, and even visualization can help you stay calm under pressure. Special forces soldiers, firefighters, and elite athletes all use these methods to stay sharp, even when chaos erupts around them. Turns out, the brain's superpowers aren't just for emergencies. They can be unlocked with practice. So, next time you're facing something that feels impossible, remember, your brain is built for this. It's wired to adapt, to protect you, and, if you train it, to help you thrive. If you found these brain secrets as mind-blowing as we did, hit that like button, drop a comment with your wildest fight or flight story, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing insights into the science of being human. Thanks for watching, and remember, your brain is more powerful than you ever imagined.